Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to do some painting with Reese's Puffs. So today I'm going to be painting a Muff Island. You probably don't know what that is, but it's an imaginary island that I made up, and it has a ton of these funny creatures on it, so that's what we're going to be making. So these Muff Islands are floating islands. So first let's get a nice island texture. Okay, I like that. Now that we have it, you always got to add some texture, so we're going to wave back and forth and make indents and places that are pretty steep. Then when we're at the bottom of our island, make a tip of the island and then do the exact same thing except the other way. Okay, then draw a line from one of the ends to the other, and then you can fill it in however you want. I don't know why I'm treating this like a tutorial, it's just me painting. I usually like to do back and forth, and then turn my brush, and do half of them this way, and then sort of zigzag pattern. I think it adds some nice texture. Okay, now that we have that, we can start making a tree. So let's put this brush back. And for the tree, I feel like we should have a pretty small brush. First, let's get a good tree color. I'm feeling like we just go with this plain one. Make sure to do one swoop that way, one swoop that way. That's pretty good. Now we would clear the brush. We definitely want to get a small one for this. So I'm going to get the smallest brush I can find. Wait, how small is this one exactly? I'm gonna use the corner right there. Oh, that's way too tiny. We are going to use this one. So we're gonna clear the color. And for the leaf color, I'm feeling like we have some of this. And then mix in with some of this. I feel like that's a bit too dark, so we are gonna take that and add some more light green. I like that. Then we are going to do swoops that point upwards and slowly make their way outward and upward. You want to make sure, I always try to make sure that I don't make it too consecutive, so I try to make some inconsistencies in the trees. Alright, I like it like that. So now we have to fill in this, but we have to try not to smudge the paint of the brown stem. Oh, it just auto-saved. That's laggy. Okay, let's continue painting. Alright, so that is our tree. I do feel like we could add some texture inside, like that. Alright. Now I want to color in that. So we are going to take the exact same brush that we used before, take the exact same color, just nice and slowly try to color this in without smudging it on the tree. Okay, that's perfect. The next step I'm probably going to do is add a little rock right here for the muffs to hide behind. For the rock, we could probably just take this brush, get a good gray color going. So let's do some black, if it would work. There we go. mixed with some white. Could be a bit brighter than that. There we go. A nice gray color. There we go. Now you can fill it in. I'm using the other side of the brush because that has some white on it too for some nice texture. We definitely got to smoothen this out so it doesn't just cut off. There we go. I'm liking this so far. We definitely got to make sure there's no extra white spots inside the rock because that would just look weird. Okay, so this is the island itself. I do feel like for this ground part we could trace it with a black outline. I think that would look really nice. So I'm going to quickly do that. This is going to be time consuming. Okay, that turned out very bad. The line kind of got smudged everywhere, so we're just going to let that be. The next step is to draw the corruption on the bottom. So a bit of lore here. The Muffs use these magical beings to lift up the islands from the ever-growing corruption, but the creatures that didn't make it onto the islands got corrupted are now these monsters. So we're going to draw the monster area. You're going to take the biggest brush, clear it, and then we are going to take that and then mix it there, clear that, then take some white and then mix that. There we go, now it's mixing. Doesn't that look super trippy? Okay, I like this. So now we're going to take the big one. Oops. Take that. See how this looks. Ooh, nope, we do not have enough gray. There we go. That should work. Alright, I'm just going to color this in. Make it look super jagged and not the best texture. Because like it's corruption, it's not supposed to be perfect. Some bumps here and there. Alright, I feel like that is some good terrain. Now we actually have to draw the monsters themselves. We're going to use the skinniest brush for this. The monsters are generally a very dark shade of gray. So we are going to take that. And then a tiny bit of white. Feel like this is good. Now to draw the monster. This is going to be the hard part. I kind of forgot to lift my brush up, so kind of smudged everything. So we're just going to pretend that wasn't there. We're going to turn this into a dead tree. Whatever this is what's going to stay here. I never tried to draw that monster. Okay, I feel like we could have some monsters on top of there. That could look pretty good. part is if I can actually draw them. I feel like we don't have monsters and we just have some weird plants. So maybe on this hill. Something like that. And then I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, I feel like we take a break from this. This is fine. Just ignore everything here. And now we draw the muffs. They're basically like super fluffy little creatures. And I wish I could have one in real life. They look so cute. If I can draw them right, that is. Okay, we need some sort of tan color. So we're gonna mix this and this. Maybe a little bit more orange. Alright, I like that. That is horrible. The color is definitely too dark. So I'm going to add some of that. And then try to mend this. It appears that it's not really working. Okay, let's just try one in the tree. This looks absolutely horrendous. Oh no, what have I done? Maybe we could add some tree roots to distract from the terribleness. Just some light tree roots. Okay, there we go. There we go. I feel like if I try to do anything else, it would make it look horrible. Alright. This is Muff Island. Let me give you a tour. Up here, we have a decent tree with a random creature. It's supposed to be a muff, but it's terrible. We have a rock, and a muff is trying to hide behind a rock, but it's not really working. Then we have the island itself. Now, this island is pretty nice. I don't really know what else to say. The corruption down here, I kind of screwed up on this, so whatever that is, that's here. And then we have a random plant here. It's definitely not very good. Hold on, I have to sign it. Bob. Reese. Puff. Alright. This is the best painting ever. You cannot compete. My twin, Bob Ross, he got nothing on me. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for watching.